Hey, what's going on, guys? Z here. In this video I'd like to demonstrate a new feature I've added to my CCBridge-like GUI, which is intended to play Chinese chess with third-party UCI engines. So now it's already possible to connect a UCI engine to this sort of an app I'm developing. But the way it's written with the help of Electron.js framework, so all the code is in JavaScript. So if I just click this human versus engine, it opens the window, and now I can load the engine just like we did in the previous video when we were debugging the engine by sending the UCI commands directly to it. So here we still have a window to see the engine output, but we can just open the engine. So I'm using the engine Chameleon, which is written by Wilbert Lee. This engine is derived from Stockfish, if I'm not mistaken, and but just the mode generator is altered to play Chinese chess. So I just load this one, and it's loaded. Now it's initializing, and from now on it would get actually synchronized with the GUI itself. So if I now just say like always on top and put it to proper place, let's just put it somewhere in here. So you see, like I have all the fixed layout windows, no responsiveness, but this allows me to place the windows nicely within the GUI. So let's have a look what we have here. So by default, it starts with a fixed time mode. So we have 1 second fixed time, and by default, engine plays black. So when we are within this fixed time search, the fixed depth is not available. Okay. So also we can add force engine making moves. So I will demonstrate all these features one by one. So let's try to make a few moves. So I'm making a move, and you see like the engine is calculating. And just to give you an idea that this is not a JavaScript engine like I did before, this is a separate operating system process. So if I just open this, I just go to see this Chameleon, you see like this is the engine process running on my operating system. Takes quite a bit of memory. Okay, so and it just makes the move. So this 1 second per time. So just make a few moves until I get checkmated quite pretty quickly. Okay, so yeah, now he wants to take my rook here. Okay, I just blundered the rook. No, I didn't blunder anything actually. So I can exchange. Yeah, I can exchange. So this pawn is on fire now, right? Yeah, I didn't yet lose, which is really cool because this is really quite pretty strong engine, and I didn't yet lose. So what it's trying to do? Okay, it's trying to. It's not that fast to grab my bishop yet. Okay, so yeah, it's just I don't really want to you watching how I play this. Okay, and let's better go for somewhat a different option. So let's say from this position we can ask engine to play with the red pieces. Okay, and I just switch the board and I ask engine to make a move. Now it makes a move with the red pieces, but okay, so does it allow me to actually capture the pawn? I'm really wondering. So probably it was already too bad position. So I'm not printing the score or something, so I just rely on this output, which has all the data like from the engine output. Might not be the best ever user experience, but again, like bear in mind the fact that I'm doing this app more like for my own development, for my own comfortable development. If I ever to try to write Chinese chess engine in C instead of JavaScript, and I really have everything I need for that, and actually have even more experience writing chess engines in C, but not the Chinese chess engines yet. So that might be the case. Okay, so also when engine is playing by the side, we still can ask to make a move, and the side to move, he makes the move automatically for the side to move. And if we go to the analysis mode, in this case, we can actually kind of edit the game the FVN still gets updated every time we do something. And here we also can make moves. In this case, engine would make move on demand. Okay, so now I would just take this one, so he can make moves on demand, like one by one, like this. Okay, so obviously, if I just go, let's say for one ply, let's just start a new game. Let's say I want to go for one ply fixed depth search, and I want to do this within the analysis mode. So let's say I go for here, and it should be engine to GUI. Yeah, so you see, like, go depth 1, and it just goes to depth 1 and just drops there and instantly returns the move. Unlikely if, say, for, let's say 5 seconds, just try to make the move. You see, like, it's searching deeper. So already we had depth 10, depth. So what was the depth 11, depth 12? So yeah, it just hits the depth of 12 for 5 seconds, let's say. Not really that big, but especially for engine in C, but not really bad at all. So yeah, and we can use whatever depth. So let's say 4 ply depth, and it just can make a move again. So now it goes like depth 2, depth 3, depth 4, and after depth 4, the principal variation is this one. This is the principal variation, and the first move, it just outputs the first move, and that's it, we're done. So yeah, that's kind of very simple. Okay, and that's how it goes basically. And if I just close this engine, then it automatically gets removed. So you see, like, no chameleon running on my operating system, memory is free. So that's kind of it basically. So the next step would be just to make this engine versus engine mode. I don't yet have this. This is just a blank window, so still going to be developing that. But the idea is very simple. So just 2 engines would be sending moves to the GUI, and respectively, I think there would be some handler that would be sending the move from engine 1 to engine 2 back and forth, so they could kind of play a game. And that's it. That's basically it. Well, okay guys, sorry. So yeah, I think this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.